Greetings, I'm Mark with Unlimited Story, unlimited-story.com, a channel dedicated to writing, world building, marketing, and most importantly, getting things done. But really, it's about Kindle Vella because Kindle Vella is what I've been doing for a while, and I seem to be liking it, so that's what I'm sticking with. If you want to support this channel, the things that I do, just check out my stories on Kindle or Kindle Vella. Information description below. Maybe Santa will leave you a nice little present this year for being so kind and generous and so on and so forth. And I don't know where I'm going with this, so let's just get moving forward. Today's review is The Keeper of the Bridge by Janice Stanticor. Stanticor. Yes, I said that correctly, I think. Probably not. Jeez. And here's the description. An old man is the enigmatic keeper of the Clerholt Bridge, a stone archway that extends over a forest. The keeper is performing their appointed task just as they do every winter for this part of the world when something unexpected appears at the end of the bridge. Alright, so what are tags here? Fantasy, dark fantasy, medieval, high fantasy, epic fantasy, magic, and witch. And what we got here? This fancy, really fancy little graphic here. Like, this is some high-end stuff. I hope the book looks like this, so we'll see. Here we go. I have just finished reading the first and only episode of The Keeper of the Bridge, which is sad because I was really enjoying this story and it left on a good cliffhanger and it had all the signs of a good story, except I just wanted more. And it just gave me one, which is killing me inside. But whatever the case, here is what's going on. There is this old guy who I imagine is basically, I don't want to say Gandalf, but a Deckard Cain. So those of you who know Diablo, he's basically Gandalf. Who am I kidding? Except without magic power, so he's just got a long cane. That's why I think he looks like Deckard Cain. Whatever. Off track again. So anyway, he is walking this bridge, and he basically just does some, like, general talking points about himself, like how he's been doing this for 6 decades, and his dad did this, his granddad did this, his great-granddad did this, and he's looking down on this forest, which is really dark and evil, and I guess it was burned by a war, so there's some world-building stuff happening, so it paints a pretty vivid picture about what's going on. Oh, and there's a lot of old stuff happening. Like, he is old, he's like, creaking in my bones, getting cold, I'm gonna get some brandy and all that stuff, and you know what? As I'm getting older, I completely understand exactly what he's talking about, because I basically have one foot in the grave already. Back on track. Let's see here. So essentially, there is a sound like behind him, okay? And we'll just put it this way. This dude ain't brave, okay? Like, he is not just... He's a wizard without anyone to help him. But he's not a wizard, because he's just got a cane, no magic. But he'd say he's got some knight's training, but... ultimately, he old and not really interested in actually performing his job, which is watching this bridge. So he hears a sound. He's like, am I going to walk this off? I don't really know. I'm just going to keep going. And then eventually he turns around with his staff and he's like, who goes there? And eventually, I don't remember if there was nothing there or if something appears a little bit later. But essentially, somebody is there at some point and he's like, what's going on? They're like, it's like this adolescent girl is like, I'm not doing so good. It's like, are you heard? They don't even really get into it because the episode ends on cliffhanger because it's a witch. And a witch is the problem because that was the Bernie thing in that he's preventing, or what happened in that forest. So, there. That's actually the extent of it. I only got one episode. That's all I can tell you guys. So, I hope you enjoyed this. And, yeah. Like, subscribe, whatever. And if you're an author and you want your stuff reviewed, just hit me up on Yola Discord, unlimited-story.com. That's the place. Oh, sorry, how could I forget my one-sentence summary? Basically, an old guy with his staff is watching a bridge and something finally happens after 60 years. Seems like a decent job to me. Yeah. Peace.